Bring me Thanos!
Let's get straight to the point. Thor is one of the most loved characters in Marvel's cinematic universe, but the character development has been worst when it comes to the scope and number of movies dedicated to the superhero. Intro first, subscribe to the Factman's Odyssey to find more facts, opinions and inside stories. Look, we all understand that the portrayal of the character can be different from the comics and also understand that you need to enhance everything just to make it look comic book accurate. But then again, nobody asked you to play with the character beyond the boundaries of the humane element the character shows most of the time. Thor of the MCU, if you see, is a very difficult character to understand. Not because he is a god, but because he is just a god. In words, no action in any context or any dimension can classify him as a god. When you gave him the definition of being a god, you actually forgot one very important point. Let me explain. Only Captain America was having the potential and humane to lift Mjolnir. Since both can lift the mighty weapon along with Vision, so it's obvious all three of them are worthy as a humane and most rationale. So a very simple question, do you really think Vision being a robot and Captain America being almost a gentleman, ranked at the same level as Thor? You already know the answer, they are far more superior human beings and have more humane than Thor. But you call Thor a god, remember, a god, not a superhero but a god. Question yourself, Marvel, how much bad you have gone with that. He is emotionally completely imbalanced and also lacks depth. There are various moments where the character will make you think, how can you say something like that? Let us dig deep. His father, mother, brother, sister, and the entire Asgards have almost died. Now first of all understand the magnitude of the event. One must just understand a very basic principle that yes, it hurts and it's important to represent those emotions. With Steve Rogers, it took his entire life to penetrate the difficulties he saw in adjusting the new environment. With Iron Man 2, you can relate that he is angry and his emotional outburst is visible in Civil War. But with Thor, everything is like a fairy tale. He is a god, and nobody knows why. He is a superhero because he has powers, again nobody knows why, because the depth has never been shown. With Thor's Love and Thunder, it's Thor who is getting butchered with a pathetic sense of humor sprinkled over high CGI-driven material. Why should one even think deeply and related to the character when the character himself is not serious? It's a character that MCU has made for 10 years old. The more superhero shows and movies you will watch, the more you will realize how MCU has wasted such an important character. The irony is that even after so many Thor movies and Avenger movies, his best entry performance and struggle came only in the Infinity War, in which he was not the main character. So enough said and done. I love Marvel for the way they treated Iron Man and also to some extent Steve Rogers' Captain America, but in doing that they have self-destroyed themselves by not expanding other characters, and now the time is up and characters like Thor, Scarlet Witch and Sam Wilson's Captain America will find it very difficult to adjust to the new surroundings created for them. As a fan, I am not satisfied with the way Thor has been portrayed in the MCU. Last but not the least, let's hope something great lies ahead for such a great comic book character. I tried being realistic. Just your opinion, no hate. If you love my work, subscribe, share my work and also like if you want to support something refreshing every time. You can follow me on Instagram at Factman's Odyssey. We will meet again in the journey. Till then, take care.